of you today. Thank you so much for not going down to the beach and deserting me here today. But, so really quickly, we'll go through a nice visualization down to the seashore. No, just kidding. I won't want to do that because I'll wake you up and like, wait, this is not what I had in mind. No, but seriously though, how many of you have been here in June to see me speak? Excellent. So, the recap is going to be a little bit quick because we need to get to fifth base. Fifth base. You're like, Molly, there's 3 bases and a home plate, right? Yeah, well, Molly Sunshine Group, we don't do anything just the way it's planned, right? We always have that 5th base, and I'll get into that. But before we get started, how many of you remember first base? Hookability! When we talked about that hookability, we said, you know, it's not about talking about my products, services, and behaviors and why you need to hire me because I'm a superstar. It's not what it's about. Hookability were those questions, right? So those questions that really hooked in the people to want to know more about you. So between the last time we got together and this time that we're together now, were there any questions that you asked a potential client or a current client that would have them hooked into saying, oh, I want more of you, or your products or services? Let's just make that clear. What do you think? What's some questions? Any questions that you put out there? Did you all just go to the beach? Well, there might be some yeses in the room. What were some questions that you might have asked somebody to kind of gauge where they are in the process of life, career, business? What are some questions? Go for it, Terry.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Thank you. Let's start with the basics, right? The basics, that is the golden nugget. Well, tell me a little bit about yourself. Let them go. Let them, so that you can just use that body language, that hookability, recapping. So once we went to the first base, that hookability of questions, we went into second base. What was second base?
Sustainability.
Sustainability. So we talked about the importance of storytelling, right? Well, I had one doozy of a story to tell you, because after I tell you this story, I'd love for you to share one another's stories. Got my books, I reprinted Tyler's Tidal Wave Adventure. The books arrived. I already proofed the book, right? Perfect copy. Go ahead, go to print. You see where I'm going with this, everyone? It came and it said in the back of the book, everybody knows Molly Sunshine Group. Well, when I started on this journey, I started with the Molly Sunshine Tour. Well, I had since updated that for the second revision. It came. It said Molly Sunshine Tour. All right. Okay, I said, okay, let's read through the book. It's okay. Keep breathing, keep breathing. It's missing the last 2 pages of the book. And for those who know me, the last 2 pages are usually the call of action of saying, how are you going to apply this wonderful thing in your life? Well, not today. Missed the 2 pages. So, what do you think I did? Hello, may I please speak with Mirror Smart? And I'm saying Mirror Smart because it has a good story at the end. Yes, Molly, how are you doing? Did you get the books? Well, yes, I did.
Most of it.
Most of it. And the thing what happened next was, I am so sorry, I was out of the country, but I don't recall. I think everything that was uploaded is exactly what it was in the beginning. It wasn't what you say it is, and I'm sorry. I said, well, let me talk to my designer, and I'll get back to you. Went to the designer's like, no, it was Molly Sunshine Group. So, ring dingy dingy. Now it's his word against mine. The gentleman knows one thing, we know another. I said, Patrick, I said, I know what I know. You know what you know. Can you find in your heart some way to make this right? He's like, let me go back and start digging. Maybe it is something on our side. They went back and dug. It was something on their side. They reprinted it for free, and I now had them 4 days later. That is running the basis. So sustainability, that was a 3-minute and probably 15-second story, max. When you're in a group, 3 minutes, great. When you are one-on-one, like Gabby and I, maybe we're telling a story, that is 90 seconds or less. Remember that? When you're talking one-on-one? It's very important to think about how others make your day. This is what I wanted to do between the last time and the next time we got together, was to come up with that 90-second story about what you do in your business to make someone else's day. So think about a story that you can remember where you were amazing. And in that 90 seconds, in that sustainability, it talks about your introduction, rising action, climax, falling action, resolution. If you don't know, the cheat sheet's on your table. So what I want you to do is pair up at your table, and what I want you to do is in that 90 seconds, I want you to share that story. So in 90 seconds, I want you to get in your head that story that you made someone else's day. Truthfully, I encourage you to focus on business because that's what we're here to do. Think about that. 90 seconds. And then after 90 seconds, I'm going to say switch, and you're going to switch. Okay, so does everybody have a partner at your table? If not, raise your hand and we will have an extra. Are we all doubled up? Yes, yes, yes. Doubled, doubled. Excellent. We'll triple it from that.